evening with the news tonight. I'm Royce Drake. Thanks for joining us.
Tonight's headlines are powered by Top Brands. Bisram coming home. Judge rules that there is enough evidence presented to the court to extradite Marcus Bisram to Ghana to face murder charges. The Drug Economy Minister responds to the Private Sector Commission, and Palm Court shooter charged with discharging a loaded firearm. News in depth begins now.
The alleged mastermind in the murder of a quarantine carpenter, Marcus Bisram, could be extradited to Guyana to answer a murder charge. The victim's family members here in Guyana are related by the U.S. District Judge ruling, which stated that there was sufficient evidence presented to the court for the Guyanese-born U.S. businessman Marcus Bisram to be extradited to Guyana. Bisram is said to be the alleged mastermind in the murder of quarantine carpenter Fayaz Narendat. Narendat's body was discovered on the Quarantine Highway at a scene which appeared to be that of a hit-and-run accident. It was later revealed by a post-mortem examination that the father of two was murdered. It was during this period that Bisram, who was in Guyana at the time, flew back to the United States. The police had issued a wanted bulletin for him, but he moved to the court in the U.S. to fight off extradition to Guyana. 5 other suspects in the murder were committed to stand trial in the High Court. They are Orlando Dickey, Radesh Moti, Deodat Dat, Harry Paul Pazram, and Nairon Yakub. Narendat's family members has always maintained that the businessman should be here to face up to his crime and lamented the pain and hurt the death of their loved one has caused.
Sarfraz Khan, the young man seen in the video allegedly firing off shots in the air outside of Palm Court nightclub on Sunday morning, appeared in the Georgetown Magistrates Court this afternoon. The man was charged with discharging a loaded firearm outside of Palm Court. Surveillance footage which surfaced yesterday allegedly showed Sarfraz, a brother of businessman Imran Khan, firing off 2 shots in the air. Sarfraz was said to be in the company of his brother Imran when he allegedly assaulted a disabled man, Romario Baljit. Baljit was rushed to the Woodlands Hospital by a taxi driver, where he received several stitches for lacerations to his face and other injuries. Imran also assaulted 2 friends who were with Baljit at the time of the incident. Sarfraz was released on $50,000 bail on condition that he presents himself to the police station every Friday until his case is finished.
More news after this break. Stay with us.
Hey, looky there. Let me go techie boots.
Boots? No, man, I ain't gonna get locked up teeth in them big stinky 30-second boots. Plus, it can be more cheaper online. And then got my favorite color, pink. Let me go along.
Online shopping. Cheaper, faster, better. Passback.
Caribbean rice, from the lush rice fields of Guyana, straight to your home. Caribbean rice, our people, our rice.
By proxy. Any voter who is unable to personally vote on election day can apply to vote by proxy, providing he or she would be on duty because he or she is a member of the Disciplined Services, Rural Constables, and Tongue Constabulary. Connected with the election as assigned by the returning officer. Engaged in the running of a vessel for the Transport and Harbors Department on election day. A duly appointed candidate at the election and would be away from where he or she is registered to vote on election day. Voters who are blind or otherwise physically incapacitated can also vote by proxy. The applicant and the proxy voter must be listed on the same list of voters to vote at the same polling station. Application to vote by proxy can be uplifted from Monday, 15th October 2018 at the office of the returning officer in the local authority area in which the applicant is listed to vote. The deadline for submission of proxy applications is Friday, 2nd November 2018. For more information, contact GCOM on 225-0277-9 or 223-9653. Email pro@gcom.org.gy or visit GCOM's website at www.gcom.org.gy.
Stag, a man's beer.
Welcome back.
Finance Minister Winston Jordan today said he stood by his statement that the economy pre-May 2015 was partly fueled by proceeds of the drug trade. Minister Jordan at a press conference today said his statement could be supported by studies done.
But before I said that, there were 2 or 3 studies done by Professor Clive Thomas. You know, the evidence had been produced by Professor Clive Thomas. Before I even said it in 2012, a similar statement was made by a high-level official of the PPP.
The Private Sector Commission had called on the minister to produce evidence that the economy was indeed fueled by proceeds of the drug trade.
I will tell you this much. Where the economy is at today is proof positive that the economy was being run by drugs, by significant input from.
The minister said in his letter addressing the issue he did not mention any of the private sector bodies as is being claimed.
I sent it to the Stabroek News. The reply to their editorial, a Sunday editorial a couple of weeks ago, I sent it. And if you read it in there, I never refer to Private Sector Commission, I never refer to GCCI, I never refer to GMSA, I never refer to any private sector organization. I refer to some in the private sector who benefited significantly from nefarious activities. Now, if, as Bob says, who the cap fits, that's fine. Because I was amazed, to be quite honest, when I got a letter from the gentleman asking me to provide proof of the private sector. I was amazed.
Minister Jordan said he's busy with the preparation of the budget and as such did not have time to waste on the Private Sector Commission.
That's a wrap for this edition of News in Depth. Do join us again tomorrow for another edition.